He's used to it. And we have Kafur from with his map of Middle Earth. How'd I do? Close enough. Applause for both of that, right? For his map of Middle Earth and my almost pronunciation of his name. So this is gorgeous. I love your cosplay. You are now the trail guy for Frodo.
Yeah, I was off that day, so.
No wonder, this would have gone so much faster. We would have only had one movie opposed to 3. That's what you're telling me, basically.
I'm sorry.
So tell us how you created this map.
I got a stupid idea in my head.
Good start.
And, I wonder if I could.
Yeah.
And I tried. I used to be into primitive skills still. I used to teach them and do them for a living and all that. So the skin itself is a deer hide that I tan myself with brains and all that. And a lot of elbow grease. It's probably the original method of turning these skins into leather. Then the map was burned on by hand. Then it's painted with natural pigments mixed with deer eyeball juice. That's people's favorite part.
Yeah,
Grant loves that.
We're all familiar with it up here.
Yeah.
Eyeballs.
Eyeballs. Then it's painted on with a piece of bone. So there's just a little deer bone as a brush. The bow I carved myself. Leaves, everything is made semi-traditional. It's a mix of old and new, but mostly old, and a lot of hours.
And is this the only one, or do you have special stories about other copies you've made?
This is the 3rd generation of it. The first one went to a Tolkien art show. The second one I was home with, that was a year ago. I was home with a really bad back for a month with nothing to do, so somebody sent me something online saying, oh, Stephen Colbert's a great Tolkien, you should have one of your maps. And I said, well, he should, but he's never going to hear of me, so I just made one and sent it to him. Don't ask me if I got anything in person, because I didn't. But
I'm sure he freaked out.
in my head. I know that he took it home, but probably because it made the entire studio smell like there's a fire going, so, but.
All right, and I'll throw it over to the judges.
If Stephen Colbert doesn't want it, I'll take one. Send him a letter and ask for it back.
We'll go mug him.
Yeah.
Well, workshops is in line for one.
You can get a waiting list.
Right, yeah. No, and this thing does smell delicious.
All that eyeball juice.
Well, then that's the brain and, all the deer bits.
No, but definitely you can't see it from where you are, but the detail on this is just mind-bogglingly intricate. So if you get a chance, definitely come take a look at it later.
All righty, our favorite post for Middle Earth. Head on down. Thank you. All righty, fourth up we have Amy with her Jubilee fireworks. Ooh, pretty lights. Pow, pow. So this is really cool. I've never seen a Jubilee with her fireworks. So what inspired you to create this?
I feel that every youth ought to be able to show her power, and in whatever way I can make it happen.
So what were some of the materials you used?
Okay, well, I've got some LED lights and fiber optic fibers from those fiber optic type of glow lamps, and the base is all, I was looking for a plexiglass glass, but I found this drop lighting material instead. It looked really sparkly, so I went with that instead, and lots of positive.
Yeah, it sends the light around really nicely. Do our judges have anything they'd like to ask?
I was really interested in the lighting on that. She said she cleared out all of the, what was it, the under $5 stores?
The Five Below,
Five Below,
all
okay.
their brave helicopters and hearts to them for lights.
Oh, that's really helicopters. Okay, so all of these kids won't be able to enjoy toys anymore.
Oh, they'll get one. I know that.
I like the use of found materials and stuff like that. Yes. Going and doing all those wiring LEDs and programming and link and stuff, finding an off-the-shelf solution is really a good way to go about a costume top like this. So I appreciate that innovation.
Yeah, very creative use of materials. Thank you so much. Our next contestant is Chris with his proton pack. Her proton pack.
No,
It's his, okay.
I'm his lovely assistant.
We have a mom.
And what a lovely assistant she is. Alrighty, so tell me all about our proton pack here.
I made it all out of wood, PVC. There's a whole bunch of resin props on there. And there's a whole bunch of light and sound, which just worked back there, but apparently it's not working right now.
Oh, no.
Classic.
It's got stage fright.
So,
Yeah. We saw it work back there.
Yeah,
Very nice.
it's very shy.
At least you got it for the judges.
Yeah.
So how much does this weigh?
I'm an advanced auto parts, so about a battery to me. I'm not sure, probably about like 10 to 12 pounds.
So it's still a good workout, but you're not going to die.
Yeah, definitely not going to die unless you're a ghost. And you're already dead.
In which case, yeah, you're already dead. Time to die again. All right, our judges, anything you'd like to ask them?
I unfortunately missed the lights, so I'm a little sad about
Also
that.
quite loud too.
Yeah, we didn't hear it fire up.
Yeah, it's got this massive speaker in it, which I didn't get to hear.
But just so
You
you
know,
guys
so-
know,
Yeah,
there's a lot of back and forth kits out there. This is not, this is actually made of wood and foam and other materials.
Yeah, it was,
Totally from scratch
yeah,
built.
it's very refreshing to see that he didn't take it, took the long way, basically.
Which is a more satisfying way. I'm sure you appreciate the work you put in more than if you had just bought a pack.
yeah, absolutely. It's actually going to go on my wall after this.
It'll make a lovely lamp if you put like a lamp on top.
Only I can get the lights to work.
I know. All right, we'll go backstage because I'm positive as soon as you're back there, whoo, we're going to have all the sound in the world. All right, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
All right, up next we have Yasu with his Italian sand snake dagger from Game of Thrones. All right, no murder.
I'll try to restrain myself.
I appreciate that. So tell us about your dagger.
Okay, so it's a basic MDF blade with the snake detail sculpted out with epoxy sculpt, and just do basic paint job, and sanding, priming to make it all smooth and nice.
How to create the texture? Is that epoxy sculpt too?
All 100% epoxy sculpt. About 50 hours of sculpting.
How many little dots do you have on there that you had to individually sculpt?
I've lost count.
You gave up. No more counting. It'd just be too scary.
Yeah, after about 100, I stopped.
That's fair. That's fair. And how about our judges? Anything you'd like to know about our dagger here?
You've been carrying this around for the last couple of days now, right? And it's still in good shape.
Yeah, very good shape. Considering there is zero clear coating on it. Yeah.
Right.
So what kind of paints did you use?
These were basically Rust-Oleum metallics with a very, very watered down acrylic wash over it.
Very nice. It seems sturdy. You've been walking around with it. I thank you so much. Now this is a fun mashup coming up next. Here we have Dee with Merle's arm. But Gamora is modeling it for us today. We're crossing our genres. So tell me how you created this arm.
Completely from scratch. I did a clay sculpt, then I did a mold with plaster, and then I made this out of fiberglass resin, so I could knock it on something and it would not even dent.
Like some heads.
Yeah, pretty much. Zombie heads, crush them in, what I needed to do.
And your paint job on it is very nice. How did you create the metal look?
Well, originally this was just like an amber color. I don't know if you guys have worked with fiberglass, but it was ugly. Did a bunch of coats of paint, started with white and a bunch of shades of silver, and then this thing we do called weathering, where you just kind of fill in all the cracks from sanding and it gets the black and stuff and it makes it look like aged metal.
It is lovely. And our judges, I'm sure you have some questions you'd like to ask? Or some comments.
Is it heavy to carry around, fiberglass?
Oh, sorry. No, it's not.
Yeah, I was really impressed with specifically the paint and weathering work on that, because there are real metal bits in the back, and the front is all.
Yes, and that's why I had these to compare, because
Yeah.
it was my first job doing any prop ever, and I did all the weathering just from winging it, and it came out really good. I thought,
Yeah,
this is my baby,
looks
you guys.
It's pretty comfortable, yeah?
Oh yeah, it fits my exact hand mold. I got some putty inside that hardened, it's like epoxy sculpt, and it hardened the shape of my hand, so I got a good grip inside. I can actually take out some zombies if I wanted to.
Well, I feel safer already. Thank you so much. Head on down. I'm going to just call you Gamora now. Look at that page up. All right, and last up, we have Richard with his R2-D2 unit. Hi, R2. Woo! Rude. us about your R2.
It's scratch built. It took me about 6 months to build. It'll never be finished because I'm always upgrading, doing something to it. It's a lot of fun to take to the cons.
What's your favorite part of the build?
My favorite part, wow.
The upgrades, right?
Upgrades, yeah, the fire extinguisher that's new. I just added that. You know, everything. It's a lot of fun.
Enjoying every part of the process. It keeps you going, right? And how about our judges? Anything you'd like to talk about?
And just so you guys know, there's a lot of parts out there that, you know, various builders groups have things like the dome already made or the body parts. This one is not from those types of kits. And he actually took a dome and built it up so that it was the right shape and the right thickness, the right dimensions, as well as the body there. It's all fiberglass.
Brandon, no.
I might be an expert.
Can you show off the periscope?
Yes, please.
There's so many really great hidden details, like all the compartments open.
There's more little gadgets on this R2 than I've ever seen on an R2 in one place.
Yeah, certainly in the ones in the movies, we don't put every gadget on R2 all at once, but when you're making your own, you certainly can.
It's fun. You can customize it to your dream R2.
Exactly. Next thing is the bar. That's the next thing.
Oh,
R2D2?
That would be good for cons.
Yeah, good choice.
Sounds great.
My wife told me the only way I can have the R2 is she needs the bar on top.
Good woman.
Good for parties.
All right, hang tight right here. I'm going to jump back up on stage. Made it. All right, if I can have all of our contestants file on out, we'll have you stand up here with your props on display for the final time. Nobody tripped. That would be sad.
We didn't get lights again, did we?
No, God, we jinxed it. We were too confident. We were too sure. All right, I'm going to get out of the way, so if you want to grab photos of all of our contestants. Now it'll be a great time. And then we'll get to awards. I'm going to creep behind you guys. You seem very unsure.
Yeah,
I'm going to loom right here. Well, I don't smell bad yet. All righty. So we're going to announce our prizes that we have. We are lucky enough to have Smooth On send us over some great starter kits so you can learn to cast mold on somebody else's dime, which is always my favorite dime. We've also been given some great prizes from the show itself. ACBC has donated for our second place prize an exclusive t-shirt. An exclusive t-shirt, possibly from the Marvel booth. And we'll also have some gift cards to Home Depot because everybody shops at Home Depot for props.
Yeah, and then all three winners will also get Punished props, the Foam Smith trilogy, and actual print.
So you can all learn to work with EVA foam or improve your skills. So thank you to our prize donors. So we'll start with third place. We have the Proton Pack. So congratulations, you guys. We know the music was awesome. We know the lights were awesome. You all just have to find them later and try to kick it till it works.
Saw us yesterday. It worked all day yesterday.
All right, thank you so much, guys. I'll have you get back over there. And in second place, we have our R2. Congratulations, you little droid, you did it. And first place for our grand prize, we have, okay, I'm trying to drum roll, but I only have one hand. It's really sad. We have our map of Middle Earth. But we're still holding you accountable for photo taking the longest route possible. You, sir. Those eagles.
Can you be around so people can take a look at this?
Sure.
One of the things that we all really were blown away by is you can't get anything wrong on this, right? So you're etching into leather with a heated tool. So one slight misstep, one slight thing off in one tiny line in a place, and it's there forever. You can't erase it, you can't bond over, you can't paint it. So the entire thing here is one brush stroke, perfect. Hey, don't say, I'm trying to give you a compliment here, man.
Is that how you spell Gondor?
Too gracious.
Just the attention to detail here is unparalleled.
Yeah. and also with the hot knife, it raises the edges a little bit. So right around the coastline there, it's actually a little bit puffy. So it takes on a three-dimensional quality, which is really neat.
And anybody that boils eyeballs for their prop is way more dedicated than I think I was.
Yeah, you can't go to the store and get the eyeball paint, the eyeball paint section.
Nah.
That would be great.
Is she more doesn't have that?
Yeah, Kickstarter for eyeball paint, I don't know.
All right, well, thank you so much to all of our contestants. You made the first year amazing, and thank you to our audience for coming out and supporting these wonderful prop makers. And stay tuned, we got the costume contest coming up next. All right, you guys, get down there and show off your props.
If anyone wants to see it, I'll hang out over here.
You're free to go get it.
They're up here. I don't have the sense of my phone.
Hello, how are you, Princess? I did have one.
What he does is he tells everybody to use a mini snap.
I take it.
Shrink them down to size so that they can smaller in the, yeah. Ma'am? You want to be in it too, no problem. As many people who want to do it inside, tell me when you're ready and I take the picture. What about you? Well, you're in it too.
2, 3, 4. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, go to the next one. 1, 2. 2, 2. Okay. 3, Denny, 3. They gave it without one more to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Remember Mike O'Brien who had his 20 yardage from 20 yards away? Dude, he's such a scumbag. It's so funny. I know. He's still talking about the TV. He said that.
Denny over there. Okay. This is number 4. Number 4, table number 4.
It also needs to
I sent more money to I mean,
I've done it. Yeah, my hair. Mine doesn't come out. I can have my hair had like the film 7 hours.
Dad?
The award. Dude, we missed out. And just make those.
Yes.
It's in your request your ear.
Yo, it's
So here, I have no idea. There's lazy.
like the ones that go to the
Listen. So you have to like section it. You have like a hole that comes out really full cap. So it would only have to be on, yeah, you would have to be able to hold something on one side. Then like a thin. I'm not saying this is look legit. It wouldn't have that glass. Right? So then you have like two. They were made for a magnifying glass. They weren't cut for. It doesn't have that glass. It's just white. I mean, yeah, you can cut it. If it's stronger,
But don't grab his face. Sorry, he's trying to tell you I see what you mean. I can see it either way, but I'm guessing that is its mouth and that's
no, it's not.
That's how I would guess it, but I could see it be either way. That's an unhappy face. And that's actually the way I looked at it first, Sadie. But now that I look at it, I bet it is that's his mouth. That makes more sense to me, because I don't see why unhappy. Although, I mean, it sort of fits with his eyebrows, but
He's trying, he's calm.
I can see Detroit, but I kind of get
That is his mouth. Yeah, but it makes it all part of Oh my God.
Hi, friends. It's okay. My name's Stacey. I've been here all weekend. If you've been with me before, I love you, and you're probably used to this. So anybody that's in the first 4 rows here, unless you've had a VIP badge, I'm going to have to ask you to sit back a couple rows. Just in case any of our VIP show up, if they don't, I thought we would have a line for this. So if they don't, you're welcome to move forward, but I just want to give them another 20 minutes to show up. No, just the middle school. But yeah, give them 20 minutes. If they don't show up, you're welcome to sit wherever you want. I just want to give them a couple more minutes. I don't know. Are they still all hungover? Who knows? VIPs, what can you do? Thank you for attending the prom panel before, and I hope you enjoy the cosplay. We've got about 20 minutes. Bathrooms are right outside. Water is right outside. If you need anything, I'll be outside.
Let me guess, Society of Cat Girls? Well, I better make sure there's no rolls of yarn or cotton. Otherwise, we might have a furry frenzy.
Hey, winning! That's how that goes. It's a really great chance though to like really get time to like look at costumes and get all that.
Because the bottom was created on the other one. You created the bottom where like, it didn't have color past the square. That's actually what it's supposed to look like because you never finished being in Avengers. Oh. I see. No.
Well, you guys do you want to get back into that?
There's a line. Enjoy